Good morning, children. Let noble thoughts come to us from each and every side. Today, we are going to start the second part of last spring. This story belongs to Firozabad. And as you know, this city is famous for its bangles. In this story, the narrator Anish Jung is visiting Firozabad, which is known as the center for India's glass blowing industry. Here, generations of family spend all their daylight hours working in the cells where there is no air, no light, and the children weld glasses, making bangles for all the women of the country. The narrator Anish Jung meets Mukesh. He belongs to such a family. No child from these families goes to school or to play because they have to work from morning till evening. They all go with their parents to make the bangles. The adults do not realize that it is illegal for these young children to work. Many of them often become blind even before they become adults. This is because they are not used to bright light. They spend all their daylight hours working in glass furnaces with high temperature. As the author is escorted by Mukesh to his house, she walks through stinking lanes filled with garbage. She passes broken down huts without windows where men and beasts coexist as they did in the prehistoric area. Mukesh stops at one half built shack and walks in. A young woman is cooking the evening meal for the entire family. She is the daughter-in-law of the family. When Mukesh's father enters, she withdraws behind the broken wall and brings her veil close to her face, as we know that this is the custom in our country where the women have to veil their face before the elders of the family. The old man is proud of his work, although he could not send his children to school. He could not make a house. Mukesh's grandmother calls bangle making her destiny because they have born in this caste, in this family. Her husband had become blind due to the particle of polish. Children sit in dark hutments with their family welding pieces of colored glass into bangles. The narrator gives an example of Savita, who is a young girl, sits beside an old woman soldering pieces of glass. She does not even know about the importance of these bangles, that these bangles are considered sacred, and what value they too will have in her life one day. The woman sitting with her declares that she has never eaten a full meal in her entire time. This expresses their poverty. Even hard work from morning till late night, they could not even get sufficient food to eat. Years of toiling have made even the young lose their ability to dream of a better life. They do not have any leaders to help them. They do not organize themselves into a cooperative, as they are the ones who get beaten up and then dragged to jail by the police. These poor people just move from poverty to apathy to greed and to injustice. It seems that this community lives in two worlds. One is of these families caught in the web of poverty as they are burdened by the caste in which they are born into. The other families are grouped the vicious circle of moneylenders, middlemen, policemen, bureaucrats, and politicians. They have imposed the same baggage on the children who have lost their childhood and are weighed down by the life they are forced to live. However, Mukesh is different as he is only child who dares to dream. He wants to become a motor mechanic. Although the garage is a long distance away, he is not afraid. He will walk there as he is determined to learn to drive as well. In a more light-hearted manner, the author asks if he also dreams of flying a plane. There is silence and embarrassment, as Mukesh has only seen cars rushing past, no airplanes fly over Firozabad. In these two stories, we find two children. In the first part, there is Sahibe Alam, who was free, who works according to his wish whenever he likes. He go to pick up garbage and valuable things from them, and later he starts working in a tea stall. Means at first he was free and later he becomes like a slave because he has to work according to the wish of the owner of the tea stall. On the contrary, in this story, Mukesh is not free. He has to work in the factory from morning till late night, but he does not want to work there. He wants to be free. So he has a dream to be a motor mechanic and he is determined to learn this work. Although the garage is long away from his house, but he is ready to go and leave the work of bangle making and wants to start a new job. Although it is very difficult because in that area the owners of bangle factories do not allow children to do any other work because they have to pay very little money to these children. So they give some money or force police to beat such type of children who wants to leave the job. So in these conditions, if he has a dream, it is a great thing for the narrator and she is happy to see it. Thank you.